Welcome to our MathCast on systems of equations. Our goal is to help you better understand the concepts at hand when you need it and at your own pace. We hope you enjoy this MathCast on systems of equations.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Will.
And I'm Charles.
A system of equations, this is a set of two or more equations that contain two or more variables.
A solution of a system of equations is always written as an ordered pair.
In order for systems of equations to be true, the ordered pair has to work with both equations.
In our first problem, we are going to see if the ordered pair negative 2, 4 works with the system of equations 2x plus 3y equals 8 and x minus 4y equals 8.
First, we have to plug in the ordered pair to the first equation, 2x plus 3y equals 8. After we have plugged in the ordered pair, negative 2, 4, our new equation is 2 times negative 2 plus 3 times 4 equals 8.
Because of order of operations, we must do multiplication first. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, and 3 times 4 is 12. So now our equation is negative 4 plus 12 equals 8. Negative 4 plus 12 is 8, and 8 equals 8. So this part of the equation is true.
Now we have to try the ordered pair negative 2, 4 with the second equation, x minus 4y equals 8. Once again, we plug the ordered pair into the equation as a first step.
After we have plugged the ordered pair in, our new equation is negative 2 minus 4 times 4 equals 8. Negative 4 times 4 is negative 16. So the equation is now written as negative 2 minus 16 equals 8.
Negative 2 minus 16 equals negative 18, and negative 18 does not equal 8, so the ordered pair negative 2, 4 does not work with the systems of equations 2x plus 3y equals 8 and x minus 4y equals 8.
Now, let's try to solve a system of equations. First, we will solve the system y equals x plus 3 and y equals 2x plus 5. Both of the equations equal y, so therefore, we can set them equal to each other by removing the y's and putting an equal sign in between the two equations. Once we set the equations equal to each other, our new equation is x plus 3 equals 2x plus 5.
Now we solve the equation. There are two x's, so we can combine like terms. We take the x from the left side of the equation and subtract it from the 2x on the right side of the equation. 2x minus x is x, so the new equation is 3 equals x plus 5.
Next, we subtract 5 from both sides, and 3 minus 5 is negative 2, so our x value is going to be negative 2. In order to find our y value, we need to plug our x value into one of the equations. Let's plug the x value into the equation y equals x plus 3.
When we plug negative 2 into this equation, the new equation is y equals negative 2 plus 3. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1, so our y value is 1. Because the x value is negative 2, the y value is 1. The ordered pair and the answer to this system of equations is negative 2, 1. Now let's check to see if the ordered pair negative 2, 1 works for the system of equations y equals x plus 3 and y equals 2x plus 5 to make sure the answer is correct.
Once we plug the ordered pair into y equals x plus 3 and y equals 2x plus 5, we will get the equations 1 equals negative 2 plus 3 and 1 equals 2 times negative 2 plus 5. Negative 2 plus 3 equals 1 and 1 equals 1, so it works for the first equation. Two times negative 2 is negative 4, and negative 4 plus 5 equals 1, and 1 is equal to 1. So, therefore, the ordered pair, negative 2, 1, is the answer to the systems of equations y equals x plus 3 and y equals 2x plus 5.
Now let's try another example. This time, we have to get both equations to equal the same variable. This equation is 3x plus y equals 8. And the next equation is 4x minus 2y equals 14. First, let's get both equations to equal y.
In order to do this, we have to get y alone, and in the first equation, we do this by subtracting 3x from both sides of the equations. Once we subtract 3x from both sides, we will get y equals 8 minus 3x, and now we have to get the next equation to equal y.
To do this, we must subtract 4x from both sides. After we do this, the equation is negative 2y equals 14 minus 4x. In order to get y alone, we must now divide negative 2 from each side. After we do this, the new equation is y equals negative 7 plus 2x.
Now we can set both equations equal to each other. We set the equations equal to each other by taking the variable they are both equal to, which is y, and putting an equal sign in between the two equations.
After we set the equations equal to each other, the new equation is 8 minus 3x equals negative 7 plus 2x. Now we can solve the system of equations.
Both equations have the variable x, so we can combine like terms. So to do this, we will add 3x to negative 3x to cancel that number out. Then, we add 3x to the other side of the equation, and 2x plus 3x equals 5x. So our new equation is 8 equals negative 7 plus 5x.
Now in order to get 5x by itself, we add 7 to each side of the equation. Then the equation is 15 equals 5x. Now, to get x by itself, we divide each side of the equation by 5, and we find that the value of x is 3.
Now, we need to get the value of y. In order to get our y value, we have to plug our x value into one of the equations. Let's plug the x value into the equation y equals negative 7 plus 2x. Once we plug the x value 3 into this equation, the new equation is y equals negative 7 plus 2 times 3. 2 times 3 equals 6, and then you can add negative 7 to 6, which is negative 1. Therefore, y equals negative 1.
Our x value is 3, and our y value is negative 1. So the ordered pair and the answer to this system of equations is 3, negative 1. Now let's check our answer to make sure it's right.
To check our answer, we need to plug the x and y values from the ordered pair 3, negative 1 into both equations to make sure they work. When we plug the x and y values into the equation y equals negative 7 plus 2x, it is negative 1 equals negative 7 plus 2 times 3.
2 times 3 is 6, And 6 plus negative 7 is negative 1. And negative 1 is equal to negative 1. So the first equation works. Now, let's try the second equation. When we plug the ordered pair, 3, negative 1, into the equation, y equals 8 minus 3x, it is negative 1 equals 8 minus 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9, and 8 minus 9 is negative 1. And negative 1 equals negative 1, so the ordered pair 3, negative 1 is the answer for the systems of equations.
Thank you for listening to this Mathcast on systems of equations. Please feel free to listen and learn from other Mathcasts on this channel. Thanks for watching.